They don't buy more things, they buy back their peace. While most people spend money to escape chaos, the rich spend to remove it. Because true wealth isn't in what you own, it's in what you no longer have to think about. Every notification, every email, every demand on your attention, it's a small withdrawal from your mental bank. The wealthy understand this. That's why they design lives that protect their energy. Private chefs, assistants, automation. These aren't for vanity, but to preserve the rarest currency on Earth. Focus. They don't buy Lamborghinis to flex. They buy silence to think. Think about it. Each time your phone buzzes, a tiny piece of your concentration is chipped away. Multiply that by hundreds of times a day, and you're left with a mind that's constantly fragmented, unable to dive deep into any single thought. The wealthy guard against this relentlessly. They build moats around their minds, not to keep people out, but to keep distractions out. They understand that a clear mind is a powerful mind, and they're willing to pay whatever it takes to maintain that clarity. The real luxury isn't the expensive watch on their wrist, it's the uninterrupted time they have to strategize their next move. Delegation isn't about laziness, it's about precision. Billionaires don't waste brain power on logistics. They build teams that think for them, so their minds stay free to imagine, to create, to lead. Every task they hand off is one less distraction clouding their mental space. This is how peace scales, through systems, not through struggle. Imagine trying to build a skyscraper while also mixing the cement, laying every brick and installing the windows yourself. It's impossible. Your focus would be scattered, and the quality of your work would suffer. The ultra-successful apply this logic to their lives. They don't schedule their own appointments, book their own travel, or even manage their own households. Why? Because every minute spent on a low-impact task is a minute not spent on a high-impact decision. They build an ecosystem of support, an external brain, so that their own mind can operate at its highest possible level. They aren't outsourcing work, they are insourcing focus. When the noise gets too loud, they disappear, not to escape but to recalibrate. Digital detoxes, remote getaways, silence retreats, these aren't luxuries to them. They're maintenance rituals, because they know a noisy mind makes poor decisions. And in their world, one bad decision can cost billions. The constant barrage of information, opinions, and demands is like static on a radio. It makes it impossible to hear the clear signal. The rich actively seek out environments where that static is gone. They'll fly to a secluded island or check into a wellness retreat not just for relaxation, but for strategic mental reset. It's during these periods of quiet that the most innovative ideas surface and the most complex problems get solved. They aren't running away from their responsibilities. They're sharpening the tool they need to meet them, their mind. Look closely and you'll notice something. The richer they get, the simpler their surroundings become. White walls, clean desks, neutral colors. Everything is designed to calm the nervous system. Simplicity isn't an aesthetic, it's armor. It shields them from chaos. The more they earn, the less they own. Visual clutter creates mental clutter. The most powerful people often inhabit the most minimalist spaces. Think of a CEO's office. Rarely is it filled with trinkets and piles of paper. It's a clean, organized environment engineered for clarity. This extends to their wardrobes, their homes, and even their digital lives. A simple, curated life means fewer decisions, less stimulation, and more mental bandwidth available for what truly matters. It's a deliberate strategy to reduce cognitive load, allowing them to operate at peak performance without burning out. The rich protect their attention like it's gold, because it is. They say no more than they say yes. No to gossip, no to overworking, no to anything that steals presence. Their real wealth isn't measured in dollars, it's measured in hours they control. The poor spend their time to make money. The rich spend their money to buy time. This is perhaps the most fundamental shift in mindset. For most people, time is a resource to be traded for income. For the wealthy, money is a tool to buy back their time, and more importantly, their attention. They are ruthless in setting boundaries. They turn down meetings that lack a clear purpose. They ignore emails that aren't critical. They understand that their attention is a finite resource, and every time they give it away to something trivial, they are taking it away from something that could generate immense value. Freedom, for them, is not having to do anything they don't want to do. At some point, every wealthy person realizes the mind is the empire. Without mental clarity, even a fortune feels heavy. So they treat their thoughts like assets, managed, guarded, protected. They meditate, they journal, they listen more than they speak. Because when your mind is still, your next move becomes obvious. The final frontier of wealth isn't external, it's internal. After acquiring all the material possessions one could want, the focus shifts to mastering the inner world. This is why so many successful entrepreneurs and leaders have rigorous mental practices. Meditation isn't just a wellness trend. It's a tool for cultivating focus and emotional regulation. Journaling isn't just a diary, it's a process for clarifying thoughts and strategy. They invest as much, if not more, into their mental and emotional well-being as they do in their financial portfolios. They know that a stable, clear mind is the foundation upon which everything else is built. Peace isn't a luxury, it's strategy. The rich don't buy their minds to impress others. They buy them back to free themselves. And maybe that's the lesson for all of us. Stop chasing more. Start protecting what matters most. Your mind.